Yeah, some throwback Rihanna to get your Friday started. We are live on the Miguel and Holly and the Hits 961 Facebook page for Queen City Confessions.
I am ready. And here's what you need to do to be ready. If you want to share a confession with us, just send it in a text, put hits and your confession and send it to 96893, or you can go to hits961.com, click on the Miguel and Holly page and do it there.
Here's our first confession. So I met a woman at a work conference, and we realized that we had a lot in common when it comes to work and research interest. All of our after-work conference meetups were strictly about work. But one day when I was in her city in Atlanta for another conference, she told me a lot about her personal life, and I did too. We were having drinks in the hotel bar for 5 hours, during which our legs were touching, resting on each other the entire time we were having drinks.
Well,
She invited me back to her place for more drinks. I said no.
Oh.
But is this considered cheating? Should I tell my girlfriend? So he's concerned, obviously, about sitting at this hotel bar for 5 hours and their legs are touching. And you know the difference between an accidental, like if you're on a Spirit Airlines and you're crushed in there together.
It's not flirting.
Yes.
And your legs touching. You're just like, I'm sorry.
And you're like,
nowhere.
I wish it wasn't. I wish I could move.
Right. But you know that difference when it's like, ooh, there's that electricity that's happening between the legs. Do you say something?
I don't know, because if I'm the girlfriend, I'm going to be like, you're not telling me the whole story.
Right.
I'm going to feel like there's more. I'm going to be like, well, why did you just tell me that? Like, how could you possibly just have touchy knees all night? Things are electric and you said no. And then but I also feel like that's good that you would want to say that. But like, why did you let it go on for 5 hours? Why are you feeling guilty now? Why didn't you stop it after like you realized that was bad? I'm really torn on this.
Liked it.
My advice would be no. And I'm usually an advocate for, telling the truth. Like my grandmother always said, what happens in the dark will come to light. But to me, what we've always said, Holly and I, is everybody can cheat and has the capability of cheating.
Yes.
Because it's about the situation you're in. Well, you
don't know what kind of situation you're going to be stuck in. And then suddenly you don't know how you're going to react until you're in it.
And you pulled yourself out of the situation. You stayed there a little bit too long, but you did pull yourself out.
It's true.
Right.
So now don't talk to that woman because you know that that's a trigger point for you.
And maybe, you know what, I sometimes feel like this. So by telling this, you didn't do anything. You didn't go back to the hotel room. But by telling your girlfriend, it's almost like you're dumping your guilt on her and then like being like, whew, well, got that off my chest. And now she's got to deal with it.
Right.
Maybe you're the one that has to deal with your own guilt and just that's your burden.
Here's the last confession. My wife has started commenting that I always pick up my phone if I leave the room and accuse me of having an affair or messaging someone I shouldn't. There's nothing on my phone that I don't want her to see. It's just that there's a bag of Coke hidden in my phone case.
What?
How did you get soda in a bag?
I don't think he talking about Coca-Cola here.
I think we talking about the cocaine. Man,
you are playing with fire, my friend. And don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
That part.
Yeah, someone's going to find something. That's one of those ones where what happens in the dark will come to the light, because I don't know how long you can carry on a little booger sugar situation without someone finding out.
Save that. You can always text your confession. Text hits and your confession to 96893. And we
save the weirdest ones I say.
Queen City Confessions every day at this time. All right, it is 7:17. It's time to play the Hum Game. Be caller 20 to play. 1-844 hits 961.
1-844-448-7961.
We play the Hum Game in 2 songs.